Ooh, my ankles look ashy. Okay. These shoes will go, but my ankles ain't. Dope. I'm sitting in front of my mom's house. Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Gina Nicole. I know it's been a while. Dang, am I spitting? It's been a while. Your girl just been missing. Look, I've been really like focusing on me and getting into like a good headspace for myself. I feel like I'm too close. Been getting myself into a good headspace. I have been working on my business, Najee Beachwear. Trying to save up money, trying to invest into new things, try new things so I can figure out how to make multiple streams of income. So I've just been missing in action a little bit. Today I wanted to talk about, before I get off topic, because y'all know I'm good for that. Today I want to talk about actually understanding your triggers and understanding your what's that word? Like your toxic trait, I should say. I don't know. Like understanding who you are. That way you can get a better feel of how to maneuver through life. Like for me, for instance, like I want to talk about abandonment. I have abandonment issues. I know that my issues come from childhood, from my father not being there ever. I don't even know what he looks like or his name. So I know that that was the first thing that triggered me feeling how I feel when it comes to people treating me a certain type of way and leaving, I would say leave me hanging. You know what I'm saying? So because I know I have abandonment issues, it's hard for me to kind of let go of people sometimes, because once I say I love you and I care for you and I'm here for you, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I tend to extend my hand a little bit too far at times, trying to be this, not even trying, just honestly just being myself. I love hard. I care even harder. If I fool with you and I mess with you or whatever, and I feel like we vibing and we connect or whatever, I'm gonna look out for you regardless. You don't have to say too much. I'm gonna look out for you. I don't really too much like dumb shit. So if you tend to do like little dumb, irritating things that causes you to lose money or something, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna be able. I can't assist you with that. I don't like foolery. I don't like dumb things. Like it bothers me. So if you can't save money, you have poor money management skills, and you assume that I'm just gonna keep handing you money, it's not gonna happen. Because you keep putting yourself in these situations, which means to me, I feel like I'm gonna start feeling like you're using me. Excuse me, I apologize. But yeah, like the issue that I do have, like, oh my god, it's so bad. I didn't really realize it was that bad until my my most recent breakup. I don't know if I want to tell you, y'all know my business, because if y'all look at old videos, y'all seen that I was engaged. No longer engaged. It's been roughly, I want to say 8, probably not that long, maybe 7 months, I don't know, something like that. I'm hot. It's probably been maybe like 7 months since the breakup or whatever. The whole summer I was dealing with that. When I was when I was doing those other videos, you see, I was dealing with it. That's why sometimes my topic would kind of refer to like breakup and hurt and stuff like that. I mean, I naturally talk about stuff like that anyways, but that's really why, you know. So I was dealing with the breakup. It was so hard for me. Like it was so hard. And the crazy part was, it wasn't even hard to end the relationship, because I had already put in my head that I was no longer going to give a man more than X amount of time to play with me or to do whatever he feel like he needs to do, and not even put me first, I guess. I don't know. I just don't have time to deal with certain type of things. So during the breakup, I was so broken. And it's crazy because the breakup wasn't even it wasn't the breakup that really caused me to break down as bad as I did. Sorry. Honestly, the breakup was just a trigger. It triggered everything else in my life. It triggered me thinking about my father and how I never had him around, and I've just been struggling with no male guidance over these 26 years of my life. And then it took me back to my stepfather, whom we don't have a good relationship. We never really did. I don't really fool with him. I don't really fuck with the kid like that. I don't really but you know, I out of respect for my mother, now that I'm older, and I moved out probably like 6 years ago, out of respect for her, hey, how you doing? You speak, you're cordial, you know. Then I had a 5-year relationship with this one guy. We were like best friends. We were best freaking friends. We were together for 5 years. We did everything together. We went to prom together. We graduated together. First apartment together. First car together. First jobs. Like, it was like we did everything together. We were like, besides the toxic past and history that we did have, if you stripped all that, we were friends first. We were friends first, and we built this friendship first before we even became boyfriend, girlfriend, and did all that extra stuff, you know. So that was hard for me. That breakup was really, really hard on me, because I really lost my best friend when I lost him. I lost my best friend when I lost him. But you know, sometimes you have to, because I have attachment issues. So even when I know I'm supposed to let go, if you come back running like, yeah, whatever, or if I see that you're going through hard times, my soft behind is right there to catch you. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always a good thing, because what you allow will continue. And I created a monster with him, because I allowed too many things, too many behavior, wanting him to be around, you know, wanting to save the friendship, save the relationship, but most importantly, save the friendship. And I enabled him. So that kind of like, you know, put a strain on our friendship or whatever, because at that point it was no longer love. I started to hate him. So that was another thing. The list goes on and on, baby. I'm gonna tell y'all other stories later, but it's just like, after the breakup, after I got engaged, it was like the last straw. It was the last straw. It felt like every bullshit I ever been through, everything that bothered me, everything that I was trying to overcome, it just like all the weight just fell on me, and I shattered. I broke into little fucking pieces. I've never been that hurt in my life, I don't think. Like, actually that hurt. It was like, damn, you know, like, damn, I did this to myself. Because, you know, I speak on accountability, and when people show you signs and people show you who they are, believe them. Stop trying to paint over them, you know, and stop trying to make excuses for their behavior and their actions and stuff like that as well, because you're just showing somebody how to love you. You know what I'm saying? And if you tell them I'm able and I'm going to take shit up off of you, they're gonna keep putting shit up on you because you allow it. You know, that they're not gonna get into a relationship with someone who has standards and boundaries and actually mean it, and they stand firm on it. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be able to do that with somebody like that, because they'll cut them off first quarter. But that relationship was like the straw that broke the camel's back, and it was I was just done. I was done. Even right now, at the place that I am right now, I feel like I'm doing better, because again, it was during the summer. It started in May. We're now in what, November? We're almost in December. I'm in a way better place, especially since October, September, October-ish. I've been in a real good place. Since then, I was talking to someone in the midst of me healing or whatever. That didn't really work out because of me not being ready and all this other stuff, but that was cool. To have him around at the time that I did have him around was good for me, because I needed that. I needed to see that there were men out there who are going to be attentive, be caring, be sensitive to your feelings and stuff like that, to a certain extent. One that's gonna take you on dates and treat you, you know, like you deserve to be treated. You know, it was good and refreshing for me to have that around me at the time. But yeah, it's like when you have abandonment issues, it's so hard for you to let go of people. It's so hard of you to accept things for what they are, because you don't understand why somebody would do you like that, or why somebody would just leave you like that, or why somebody can't just be honest with you and explain to you and express to you, hey, this is how I felt, this is why I no longer feel this way, and this is where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So because I have that issue, it's so hard for me to date right now, because I know how attached I can get, and I'm learning to love without attachment. You know, I'm learning to love without doing too much, and that's going to be so hard for me, because once I love you and I care for you, I don't know how to not do the most. You mine's, and what's mine is going to be taken care of fully. I'm not even going to play with it. Whatever's mine, I take care of. Whatever I cherish, I take really great care of. So it's really hard for me, and I think a part of the attachment issue comes from me not having that certain type of nurture, that certain type of love growing up. So it's like once I get a taste of it or a feel for it, I tend to hold on, whether it starts to get bitter or not, thinking, you know, what if it gets better, or what if it gets back sweet? And that's not always the case. So if you're like me, dealing with attachment issues, I'm not going to get too deep into it, because I'll bust around and start crying. You know, I ain't fully over everything. You know, I'm still in the healing process. I'm still learning to love. I'm lying. I done got to a point where I really love me. Like me. Like I feel like I'm attached to me. Like anything that seems like it will bring me any type of toxicity, I should say. I don't know. Or no peace. If something doesn't bring me any peace, or it strips away my peace, or it interferes with my peace, it has to go. It has to really go. Because I don't come into no one's life. I don't with any drama or any malice intent. You know what I'm saying? My approach with people, period, is I want to treat you like how I expect you to treat me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna come into your life with nothing but respect, nothing but honesty, and you know, nurture and all that when it comes to your feelings, your views, your morals, your whatever. And if I feel like we don't click, it's, you know, it's nothing to just say, hey, you know, I don't agree with that, but we can agree to disagree, and we can just keep it moving. But you know, I've learned throughout the years, people don't have the same mentality as you, the same mindset. So you won't always get what you give in return in this world. And that's the part that sucks the most. But I just wanted to tell you guys why I was missing. Your girl was going through some things. My mind was all over the place. I just was not in the mood. I just haven't been in the mood. I just have not been in the mood for a lot of things lately. I just been craving peace and happiness, and I've been soul searching on a spiritual journey, getting deeper back into my spirituality and building my relationship with God, and doing what I need to do to better myself as a woman, because I know God has like so many plans in store for me, and sometimes you have to be 100% healed in certain areas before your blessing can come to you. Because if you get a blessing before you know how to handle it, before you know how to nurture it, before you know how to take care of it and be responsible for it, you'll mess it up. And you know, why not fully put yourself in the position to where you can handle something and then receive the blessing, than to get the blessing and fumble the ball. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to miss out on something good for you because you weren't prepared. So I've just been preparing myself to be this top-notch woman that I can be, that, you know, that I know how to be. I just want to be a good, well-rounded person, and I got goals to accomplish. I got things to do, and I still got story times and stuff for you to do. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I'm rambling on. I don't want the video to be too long, so I'll see you guys later. And don't forget, I don't even remember what I said at the end of my videos. Don't forget peace, love, happiness, or something. Peace, love, and happiness. Whatever it is, however you want to put it. Don't forget to inquire that into your daily routine, or speak that daily you know, start having more positive affirmation that you speak to yourself. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself you're worthy, you're strong, you're healthy, you're wealthy, or whatever it is you want to speak into your life. Speak that every day. So, oh, I feel like my wig a little crooked, but it's okay because it's gonna come off soon. But anyways, peace, love, happiness, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.